Hi, boys and girls. So sometimes when you do how-to writing, you will tell people how to make things. It might show you how to make something to eat, or it might show you how to put something together like a craft. One of the things that is really helpful that we talked about the week before last, was making a materials list and how important that is, okay? So a materials list is used at the beginning before you even start your how-to writing, and it tells the reader exactly what they need to make it, okay? I'm going to show you an example of a how-to writing that's called a recipe, and this is just the same as the recipe that we used for making pumpkin pie in a cup on our live lesson, okay, last week. So I'm going to show it to you, and you are going to have some time today to make a materials list and a recipe, okay? All right, so how to make writing. So instead of just how to, it is how to make, okay? How to make something. First, you want to think about something you know how to make, okay? Then you will make a list of the things you need, like peanut butter and jelly. Then you add a title, how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Then you draw and write the steps. So today we're going to look at how to make a smoothie, okay? How to make a smoothie. So this is my title page, all right? You don't need to do this quite yet, but we will toward the end, okay? My materials list to make a smoothie. I need juice, strawberries, yogurt, bananas, ice cubes, a measuring cup, a knife, and a blender. Okay, now if you have specific things that you need to make it, like a measuring cup, or in our pumpkin pie in a cup, we used a fourth of a teaspoon measure. You need to make sure you have that in your ingredients, in your materials list, okay? So you're going to make a list of all the things you need, like this person did, and then you're going to write it. And what Mrs. Burnett would do is I would put up at the top of yours, because we're still doing it this way. How to make a smoothie. So we're actually putting our title at the top. Okay, how to make a smoothie. First, fill a cup with juice. So 1 cup, just like you saw in our pumpkin pie lesson, fill it with juice. Number 2, pour it in the blender. Okay, so we'll pour that juice into the blender. Number 3, then fill a cup with yogurt. Okay, so another cup of yogurt. Pour it in the blender. Okay, so you pour the yogurt in the blender. Let's see what happens next. Next, fill a cup with strawberries. So you have that 1 cup measure again, and you get all the strawberries in there. Number 6, pour them in the blender. So you'll pour them in the blender. Then fill a cup with ice cubes. Ooh, I wonder what the ice cubes are for. If you've ever had a smoothie, the ice cubes are to make it cold, because smoothies are cold. Okay, and then you pour that into the blender. There's a lot of steps on this one. Number 9, cut up a banana. So a whole banana, put it in the blender. Mix it up until smooth. So it even shows you that little button you have to push. Be sure you put the lid on tight. What will happen if you don't have the lid on the mixer all the way? It'll go flying, won't it? And then it says, enjoy. Okay, so today, just like we saw on how to make a smoothie, you are going to think about something you know how to make. Okay, it can be anything, any kind of food. Okay, make a list of the things you need. This might be something that your family could help you with, coming up with everything you would need. Even your parents might have some recipes that you could look at, okay, that you could draw your how-to writing off of. Add a title, and I want you to add a title at the top of your how-to writing, just like we've been doing. On this paper, you'll add a title at the top, okay? Draw and write the steps, all right? I have another resource that you can look at if you want some more ideas on what to write about. On Epic, if you type in recipes at the top of Epic, it will come up with a bunch of different recipes in there, okay? Now, did you notice in this recipe that they told you exactly how much, right? So what happens if we didn't say exactly how much to put? What if instead of 1 cup, we put 4 cups? Would that be way too much juice? Yeah, so I want you to make sure that in your recipe, you're telling me how much. And this is something that maybe your parents can help you with if they have a recipe that, that they like, or if you know how to make something on your own without any help, you can write that down, okay? All right, you're writing for 20 minutes today. You are doing a materials list and your how-to writing, and I'm so excited to see them. Happy writing!